Hi everyone, this is Shukesh Bonik from India and you are watching Gadgets Portal. Today I'm going to show you a very special review on the new Samsung Galaxy Note 2 and I'm going to cover almost all the tips and tricks you have on this new Note 2, and the reason behind this very special review is to show you how beautiful, how awesome is this new phone from Samsung. Now let's get started with the lock screen over here. As you can see friends, I've done a lot of customization, added a lot of features on the lock screen like the weather information over here, the voice unlocking system, and here on the quick launch ashtray, which is obviously customizable. If you just swipe any of them over the lock screen, you can directly launch it, which is sometimes quite handy. Now you can launch your camera from here, or you can just tap and hold and rotate your phone to launch the camera. As you can see, I've also added this option on the lock screen and you can directly check your latest news on the web from here, and you can also directly access the notification window from your lock screen. Now I'm going to show you a very interesting thing. When the screen is off, if you put your palm over the top part of the phone, you can directly check the missed call messages, battery status, and obviously the timing information. That's all on the lock screen. Now let me show you what other tips and tricks I have for you on the home screen, and first I'll show you the basic parts and later on I'll go in depth. Now as you know, if you press and hold the home, you are getting your running and recent applications, and you can just end them by sliding to left or right, or there is a direct delete button which kills all of them at once. Now whenever you try to put any app shortcut or widget on the home screen, the TouchWiz UI actually manages some space for that, which makes the process more dynamic and user friendly. You can tap and hold on widgets and check whether they are resizable or not and resize them accordingly. As you can see, you can also tap and hold the applications and tilt your phone to relocate them. You can obviously customize the ashtray over here, and as you can see, the icons actually reflow, so you can put less than 5 icons in the ashtray. Well, so far I've shown you only the basic parts. Now I'm going to show you some special ones. Now as you know, the most special thing on this mobile phone is the very brilliant and versatile S Pen, which is redesigned and also feels quite good in hand. The grip is good, the length, build, the button placement, everything is nicely improved. Now let's close this S Note. And as you can see friends, an extra home screen has been created and the icons on the ashtray has been changed, and also a pop-up S Note came out as you have seen as soon as I removed the S Pen. And here on the notification window, you are getting some recommended applications for your S Pen. Now by pressing and holding the button on the S Pen, you can crop any part on the screen, and this cropped image gets saved on the clipboard and you can use it on your SMS, your emails, and obviously in your S Note. Now press and hold the push button once again and double tap on the screen to launch the pop-up and floating S Note, and it works anywhere, anytime. Now press and hold the button once again and draw something like that. It will bring you the option menu over here. Now there are a lot of other gestures, like whenever you press and hold and draw something like that, it will bring you the previous screen. So whenever you are using this S Pen, you don't have to use your fingers to access the capacitive keys. Now press and hold the key once again and tap and hold on the screen to take a screenshot, and you can also edit or annotate or draw something on the screen and save it, and also obviously crop it as you wish. Now this phone comes with Google Now, and you can launch Google Now in 3 different ways. Like you can use this Google widget and just press on the mic button over here, or you can press and hold the home and press on the G button, and the third option is just press and hold on the menu button and you are getting Google Now. Now I'm going to show you a very unique feature of this new Galaxy Note 2. Just press and hold the button on the S Pen and swipe up on the screen, and you are getting the quick command application, which is very handy. Now as you can see, you are getting specific symbols for specific tasks, like question mark for a search, the # sign for email, exclamation mark for maps, the # sign for calling, and the tilde for messaging. Now let's search the web for Gadgets Portal. Now you can also set your custom symbol for all of your applications and also for your functions. Now one of the main feature of this S Pen is the air view. When you hover it over the screen on any icon, it shows a pop-up info of that icon, just like the mouse pointer on your computer, and tapping on the screen works as the mouse click. Now if you don't want to use the S Pen for taking screenshots, you can just swipe your palm over the screen. Though at this moment you can't edit or crop it, you have to just go to the gallery and then do that. Now though the UI is buttery smooth, the home key actually takes some time to take you to the main home screen, mainly because of the fact that the home key actually works as the shortcut for your S voice. You have to double tap on the home button to launch the S voice. So when you press the home button once to go to the home, it actually waits for the second press to check whether you want to launch the S voice or not. So what you have to do is to disable this open via home key option, and this will improve your overall experience of the UI. Now as you can see friends, it is almost instantaneous. So that's all are the tricks for your home screen, your option, home and menu button. Now there is a front facing camera on this phone, and there is an option called Smart Stay in the settings, which actually detects whether you are still looking at the screen, and if you close your eyes, if you fall asleep while watching movies, then this option will automatically turn off the display to save battery. Now while using the volume rocker, you're also getting a very special settings where you can set different volume for your ringtone, media, your notification and also system. Now here on the weather widget, if you want to get the latest info, you have to just shake the phone and it works on any widget that is compatible. Well, I hope you are liking this video. I am covering all the tips and tricks I have for you on this phone step by step. Now there is an LED notification light over here which is multicolored, and I have installed an application called Light Flow, because in the settings you are getting a very few options. Here it is a free app on the Google Play Store. Now here on the notifications, you are getting a lot of options, a lot of settings. Let me show you the missed call option, and as you can see, you are getting a lot of options. And here on the light, you are getting some other options along with the notification color, and you are getting a lot of color options as you can see. And you're also getting some other options like the sound option, the repeat sound, and the vibration option, and also the repeat vibration option. So you're getting a lot of options on this app, so I suggest you to get this app. Now I'm going to show you the tips and tricks I have for you for the applications on the App Store over here. Now let's get started with the dialer. And while you are in a call, you can take notes by using the S Pen and the S Note, so you don't have to rush for paper, pen, etc. So this option is actually quite handy. And another very nice thing is that you can also directly message it to the contact you are talking to. There is a direct option for that here as you can see. Now here in the settings, you can check these two options. The first one is use extra volume for calls, and the second one is increase volume in pockets. So these options are quite handy if you are in a noisy place. Now you can also turn on one hand operation, which is quite handy because this is a very huge device. So while you are walking or while you are in a crowded bus, this kind of one hand operation might be very useful. Now whenever you get a call, you have to just turn over the phone to mute that call. Now here on the logs, you are getting both of your messaging and calling information, and you have to just swipe right to call and swipe left to directly message to that contact. Now after opening a contact, if you just put the phone to your ear, it will directly call the contact, and it also works in messaging. Now let me show you the tips and tricks on the contacts. You can obviously swipe right to call and swipe left to directly message. And when you're at the bottom of the list, if you just double tap on the top of the phone, it will go to the top of the list. And it also works on the messaging, on the browser, and obviously on any list on this phone. Now with the help of this S Pen, you can also scroll on the list. You have to just hover it at the bottom or at the top to scroll, and you can obviously use this feature on any list on this phone. Now let me show you the tips I have for you on the messaging. And first of all, I want to show you the most beautiful feature of this S Pen. If you hover it over any message, it actually shows you the message, which is a very nice feature. And this feature also works on S Planner, your emails, etc. Now just like the contacts, if you put the phone to your ear, it will directly call the number that actually sent you the message. Now you are getting two input methods for your texting. I am using the Samsung keyboard, but you can use the Google Voice typing. Now let's discuss about typing on this device. You can obviously type it in the typical way, or you can use your S Pen, as this is the very special Galaxy Note. You can also use your fingers, but using the S Pen is quite user friendly, as you know. Now let's get back to the original keyboard, and if you press and hold here, you are getting other options like the voice input option over here. Now here on the settings there is an option called continuous input, which is just like the swipe input. Let me show you a demonstration. Well, that's all in this first part, and I'm going to show you hundreds of other tips and tricks on this phone in the later parts. So don't forget to subscribe to Gadgets Portal, and if you have really found this video helpful, then please share this video with your friends, and also comment in the comment section if you have any queries, and don't forget to like this video. You can also visit my Facebook page, facebook.com/gadgetsportal, for the camera samples. I'll also upload them to my Flickr account for better quality, and I'll also make a full in-depth review of this phone and share with you my personal experience, the pros and cons of this phone. So that's all for today. See you in the second part. Bye bye.